Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I made this awesome workbench, so let's get started. Right now in my studio, I'm working off of 2 sawhorses and a piece of plywood, which gets the job done, but I really want to build myself a nice big custom workspace. The first thing I did was grab a sketchbook so I could start to get an idea on sizing and materials. Then I used that to make a materials list and I went shopping. Once I had all my lumber back to my garage, I cut all my 2x4s down to size and then moved on to my 4x4s. Once I had everything cut, it's time to pack up and head to the studio. I really wanted the top of my table to be a self-healing mat so I can cut paper on it, but other than that, the materials for this project are just 2x4s, 4x4s, and plywood. Since I pre-cut all of my pieces off-site, the first step in the studio was to pre-drill all of my holes. Since I'm going to be attaching these pieces to a 4x4, I think it's helpful to use a scrap piece of wood to mark out where my holes should be. Once I had all my holes pre-drilled, I grabbed some 3-inch construction screws and started to build. I'm using 4x4s for the legs of this table, so I decided to start with the short ends of the table first by screwing the 2x4s into the legs. Once I had both short ends built, it was time to use a longer 2x4 to screw them both together, creating a sort of box for the top to rest on. Since this table is so long, I did decide to throw a couple of support beams in the middle, just to give it a little extra strength. Once I had the frame built, I wanted to add caster wheels so that I can move this easily. I found these 4-inch ones online, and I'll link them in the description. The holes on these wheels are a little bit big for the screw head, so I did end up using a washer to make sure everything fit snug. Once I had the frame built and the wheels put on, I wanted to open my cutting mat, which I'm using for the top of my table. Since this mat comes rolled up in a box, I read online that it's best to unroll it and lay it flat for a couple of days before using it. which honestly turned out to be easier said than done. Once I was finally able to unroll the mat and lay it flat, I let it sit overnight and came back the next day. The top of this table is going to be a full 4x8 sheet of ply, but for the bottom I needed to trim down the panels so they'd fit within the framing. Once I had the bottom panels cut to width, I was able to place the middle one first and then measure where the legs were to trim out the corners of the remaining 2 panels. Once I had the bottom panels in, it was time to start the top. The self-healing mat that I bought for the top of the table is 4 feet by 8 feet, so I had planned on just using a full sheet of plywood. But I couldn't fit that in my car, so that's why the top of my table has seams in it. I figured since the mat's going on top, you'll never see them anyway. To get the mat to lay absolutely flat, I did spray the bottom side of the mat and the top of the table with a layer of Super 77, which is my favorite spray adhesive. Once I had the mat laid down, I used 1x2s to add a trim piece along each side to keep it in place. Once I had all my trim pieces on, I hit them quickly with the sander to smooth out all the edges. And after that, I was done! I'm so excited to use this table, I love the way it came out, and I can't wait to make some art on it. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more, be sure to let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time!